Doesn't have to be straight or anything like that. So you're going to take this, and again, I'm real big on bringing the work to you. The other video I didn't do that, but slide this guy in towards the motor so our brush and spring and everything don't go flying all over the place and causing everybody to be mad. And this right here is going to happen. It's just part of it. That's why I said get ready for a long video. So, but these cars are worth it. At the end of the day, they're like super fun to run. I see that extra shoe brush. Sorry if you hear me say shoe, it's a bad habit I have. Um, all right, that looks like it. I had that extra one there. I'm going to put that one on the tray. And then brush. And then take our spring and boot. There it went. So this is why I have extra. Why you should buy extra. Um, I don't have 5 hours to look around for that on the floor, so it can be found. My wife will walk in here sometimes and she'll pick up 50 parts and go, did you lose something? Same thing, slotted side goes on the inside. I guess with the rule of video editing, or the influx of video editing, I could do this and make it look like I'm some kind of superstar and can do it in 5 seconds. And the last video I did, I nailed it. And when I got done filming, I'm like, oh my gosh, man, I nailed it, bro. Like, no big deal. But these are tedious. They can be frustrating, cause weight loss, stress, all kinds of good stuff. So once you get the edge of the barrel up against the barrel retainer plate slash shoe clip, you can kind of give that a push and you'll feel that you're bending around the tube. And then I just take my other nail, and you should hear a snap. We didn't. We didn't. So I'm going to hold that, grab my screwdriver, and that's what we want to hear. Is we want to hear that snap into place. And if it don't, then grab your screwdriver and you'll hear it snap into place. So there's one. Don't worry about alignment right now. We're going to get to that part. So there's one. Just keep going. So springs. Here's a barrel retainer. Here's a barrel. All these, I bought this stuff new from Slot Car Central out of Syracuse, New York. And we were talking about the Ohio show in October. I know I dropped that other spring. So if you've seen it fall, you don't have to laugh, because they were hooked together and now it's probably either in the tray or off into the abyss. No, there it is right there. Cool. So we saved one. So these cars, and there's like there's tools now for the Super G. I remember working on Super Gs, and I'm still relatively new, like a lot of you. So that's kind of like why I'm doing what I'm doing. It's like, go on this journey with me, and we'll become pros together, or as good as we can be. I think it was a Super G, and I had like medical tweezers that are curved, and against the two brushes sit on these like little arms, pry it apart, trying to get the motor in, and it just keeps slipping off and hitting the floor. And it's like, this is actually no different. So when I hear people go, man, those are a nightmare or whatever, so before we mess with that spring again, let's get that plate set into place. And again, some of these are really hard to do, and some of them can be pretty easy. So it just depends on, I think, your mood, and you're happy because you're building, like, this is a sweet hot rod. I can't wait to try this car myself. So I got word today. I sent my dyno back because I'm like, this part isn't working, and I got not a phone call but a voice recording from Joey Cantle, because again, I'm not like an engineer. And he said, I fit. Here, I'll do my best version of Joey. Hey, mate, I fixed your dyno in about 15 seconds. I'll ship it back to you. Cheers. And I'm like, punk, you know? And I get it too. I mean, I meet some of the old timers at the show here in Michigan, and then in Ohio, and it's kind of like, you can tell, like, it's like, I guess, me going to a Starbucks today. It's like, you're kind of like, you were born in the 1900s? And you're like, what? What are you talking about? 1900s? I'll show you 1900s, pump. So those snap in, just so you're aware. I should have probably mentioned that. They snap in, and you want to kind of get that as straight as you can before you try to snap this in. And again, these are pre-made with a little bend mark in them, so they go in super easy. Don't try to pre-bend them to look like your old brush barrels. Maybe I'll do a video on tearing down a car, but that's right there, like, the hardest part. And if you're at this point in the game, brothers and sisters, there we go. You did it. Okay. So next thing I want to do is align them. So I flip the car over. I make sure those snap. There's two lines where those can snap in. I don't know um, why of this design. Got spit it out. Um, but it is what it is, man. So it's like, I'm not going to really knock Aurora AFX, because the guys who, like, if we didn't have this car, some guys are like, oh, if we didn't have the Super G, we wouldn't have, Viper and Wizard. And I think it's this car. I think if we didn't have this car, because this car was the first car to reach 1,000 scale miles per hour. And the reason I'm going with a stock motor and I'm upgrading the magnets is, I'll go with a tire compound that gets what I call greasy after 15 laps or so. And I'm kind of a stickler for cleaning my tires. Um, a lint roller works just fine to keep them clean, but also, like, you will you get that G Plus slide, man, and it just takes you, like, right back to being 12 again. And if you know. If you don't, welcome. You're about to experience some cool stuff. So um, you'll notice it. What looks like the two brush barrels are kind of downward. That's perfectly normal. It's just the way they designed this particular car. So the way they snap in place, there is no way to, like, float that, or bend it up or anything like that, because now you're going to be messing with shoe down here. So I guess I'm looking at it right now, they're actually right where I want them. You'll see where your shoes can attach, and again, you're using now screwdriver. Just want to pry that forward just a smidge, and if we have to push it back, I'll show you how to do that. But those look pretty good. You can see where you're able to now loop your shoe through and get that part in. And